Well, there's Grandpa. Welcome back to Shop Simple Garage. Grandpa's hanging out in the back there. And we have already started on what we were going to do on this one. And forgot to start recording stuff because, well, we just got started. We are putting in a cup holder with a phone charging situation. Or not just phone. I guess you can charge anything that's USB in there. We're going to do some trimming, some cutting, and somehow plastic broken metal saw.
We can
what? Oh, I didn't break it, it bent it. But now we got the cup holder part in there, and we got to trim up this piece some more. I don't know where we're at. This piece, because this hits the thing. So we're going to have to cut this off. We're already checked to see if our way back in first. We're still covered. We cut it off. So it should be fine. So let's do that.
wait. So we can charge my tablet, or
Yes, we can charge your tablet.
This is a really nice cup holder. But right over here is where we had it. On the inside, right here is where we had to cut it off because it was too big. This is what we're using to charge things. It looks like it would go in an outlet. We just made these wires and plugged them into this random thing that has electricity in it. And we think it might be for a clock. For something.
Alright, we're going to cut this thing off. We're going to use the Harbor Freight bandsaw with the mount we got here. And I didn't adjust this correctly, so it might shut off on us. I don't know. We're just going to set it up here like this. I don't know what you can see that she's showing you. And we're just going to try to slice her right off of there. Are we ready? Ready. Oh, that's loud. Nice. Clean cut. Hopefully that works.
Stinks.
And make sure we didn't cut too much off. And we did because I forgot to put it
down there.
Down there when I was cutting it. So we cut too much off.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It still works, right?
It should be fine when we're in drive. And we're not going to go down to 3 or 2 or 1 very much, so it'll be alright. Why didn't you tell me I was cutting too much off? You? Whoever you are that was looking. I might have another piece somewhere we can put in there. Because we got, you don't need to get right in my nose. We got stuff. So we might have another one somewhere. Oh well, it'll work for now. My husband's going to start putting some screws in. See where we end up. Hopefully she showed you when I was messing around the wiring she made to power the USB thingy. We took it from that harness. Yeah, we couldn't find in the book, but we think it's from our clock we don't have.
Yeah,
I don't know, we can't find anything to plug into it, so
we Googled it.
We're just gonna use it. So we'll get these screws in, then we'll see what else is happening. This wiring connector for the window switch does not want to cooperate. It's all corroded and nasty in there. And, whoa, how about that? See how that's corroded up there? It's nasty. So, we're going to do the completely wrong thing and make our own. So let's get that done real quick, get that switch in, and then we can finish wiring up our USB dilly that goes there. We had to pop a fuse, so we're going to have to replace that. And then we can put that plate on and put some more screws in. I forgot we got to put screws in the console dilly over here somewhere. Then we'll go from there. Well, Aslan ran away from me, but while she ran off, I was able to pop all the wires out of this dilly, nice and easy. So I just replaced the one corroded connector run the wires right to them, and we should have a switch. There we go. Now, to make sure we got the right call in the right spot, we wrote it on our dry erase board. Remember to do things like that. Write things down, because if you don't, you'll forget, mess it up, get frustrated. So, alrighty. Now, before we replace the fuse that I popped for the second time, remind me to carry 20 amp fuses with me all the time. Then we're gonna go ahead and run those wires up through there and connect those to our switch, and then we'll put the plate on. One's going to run those wires up through there for our USB charging situation that we made, and then plug in that switch.
How far?
Wherever we did for the USB.
Like that, or like?
Well, you're gonna need to scoot them over to the other side of the shifter so they don't.
What?
See the wires? How they're on top of the shifter? Put them to the right of the shifter. Yep, down there. Tuck them over in there somewhere.
I can't.
Or you're gonna have to bring them back out and bring them under this, because I put that in the way.
It's stuck.
Yeah. Run them under that, because I put that in the way. The wire in the way. Sorry.
Like, wait, what? How? It doesn't.
I get it. There, that'll give you plenty more room. Tuck that in someplace. And those are the first wire terminals that Aslan has crimped on to anything, by the way, and the first wires she cut and stuff. So I don't think we recorded any of that because we were trying to figure it out.
Put them in the cup holder so that they can.
Tuck this over here, someplace down there, out of the way.
This
Hopefully
thing?
out of the way.
Does it
Yeah,
go
where our thing is. Remember the plus positive sign goes to what color?
black?
No,
Red?
red. Find the one that says. Because earlier, remember you said black and what?
Gold.
Yeah, black and gold for our school colors.
Falcons.
There we go. There you go. Now make sure it's the right direction so we don't.
Oh,
Which way do we want it to sit in there? I don't know. Wait, before you snap it in, make sure it's the direction we want. Which way do we want it? Do we want it that way? Are there words on there?
no,
Okay. Is that the way you want it?
I guess.
Alright, we'll snap her down in there.
Wait, hang on, let me close that.
There it is. It's in there. Now, once we replace the fuse that I blew again, then we'll be able to charge our phone or whatever we want to charge.
Tablet.
Tablet. Alright, now we'll find the piece. Here it is. I cut off too short. Throw that on there. Should be in part. Oh, that's the fuse. Alright, I'll put that in a minute. Set that on there. Hopefully it'll. Why is it not even close?
This metal bit. This bit.
That's it.
This bit.
Oh, I can't cut it off any shorter. Is it that?
Can you?
This plastic part or?
No, the plastic part that was sticking out.
Oh.
You have to put it not in park first.
I'll put it not in park for a second. Push it down, push down, push
What?
down. Push down and pull back. Might be hard. I don't know what gear you went in.
The last one, I think.
That's the last one. That's not going to work. There you can see where I cut it too short. Well, there's our next problem. I don't know if you can tell or not, but when we got the other shifter from junkyard or wherever we got it from, junkyard, and we put that in, it's not completely centered like the other one was, evidently. So that plate will not go on. So our option is we just leave it off and drive without it, which Allison wants to do, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or take it apart, take the shifter out, slot the holes, the mounting holes, scoot it to the right a little bit, and make it work. So we're going to pull it out and slot the holes.
No.
Alright, well, I'll spend 4 hours doing that. Alright, well, after some messing around, moving shifters 3 or 4 times, not shifters, one shifter, 3 or 4 times, getting stuff messed up, we got her in there. I know, I'm missing, can you see right there? The leather thing, we forgot to put the leather handle on the emergency. We forgot to put the leather handle on the parking brake lever, but that's okay. We got cup holders, we got shifters. We got cup holders, we've got a shifter, we got our window switches in, consoles in, and we got some more to do. Stick with us. We'll get to it later. Well, that's going to do it for this one. It was kind of frustrating. We had a lot of things we had to mess with, readjust, redo, whatever. But we got the center console in. We discovered the radio does not work. There's wires unhooked. I left them that way. I don't care. I don't listen to music. So, are you looking at
The packaging.
looking at the packaging. So, we got the shifter in. It was an issue. We did pull it out and notch it, and then ended up moving it forward and over and around, and stuff still is not lined up 100%, but it's in there, it's functional, and it's going to be good enough. So I don't really like that the USB thing has a light on it that's drawing power the whole time. So I have to decide if I want to do something different with that. But I think that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching us install our cup holders with USB charging.
Wait, also, since we don't have a radio, Mommy can just play Pandora music.
Yep, you just use your phone to play music.
Anyways, don't forget to eat or drink your shopsicles.
Nothing for me, I got dairy free on the way. Sorry.